Imagine living a seemingly ordinary life, but every step you take is tracked, guarded, and analyzed. Around you, heavily armed bodyguards maintain a tight perimeter. Surveillance cameras monitor every angle, and intelligence reports are compiled daily just for you. This isn't a scene from a spy movie. This is real life for some of the world's most protected individuals. Their existence is anything but typical. It is Welcome to Attention, and today we're diving deep into the fascinating world of elite personal security. From tech moguls to world leaders, we'll uncover the most extravagant and extreme measures taken to keep them safe. Now, if you thought only presidents and prime ministers travel with bodyguards, think again. In today's world, where influence and wealth often rival political power, top celebrities and CEOs are investing in private security teams that rival national forces. Take Silicon Valley, for example. Tech companies are spending massive amounts to safeguard their top executives. Apple reportedly spent over $300,000 in a single year just to protect Tim Cook. Sounds like a lot? Well, that's nothing compared to what Facebook pays. In 2017 alone, Facebook allocated a staggering $7.3 million for Mark Zuckerberg's personal protection, and that amount has only grown, crossing $20 million in recent years. Why? Because to Facebook, Mark isn't just a CEO. He is the brand. Any threat to him is a threat to the company's entire ecosystem. These aren't just abstract numbers. Behind them lie teams of professionals, cutting-edge tech, and strategies that wouldn't be out of place in a military operation. We're talking encrypted communication lines, bulletproof vehicles, aerial surveillance, and even decoy plans to mislead potential threats. But here's the twist. Jeff Bezos, the founder of Amazon and once the richest man on earth, reportedly spent just $1.6 million on security in 2016. That's significantly less than Zuckerberg. Surprising, right? Despite his astronomical wealth, his protection budget was modest in comparison. Now let's talk about Donald Trump. Even before stepping into the White House, he was surrounded by an elite private security force that cost around $250,000 per month. Once he became president, the US government's budget for his security skyrocketed to a jaw-dropping $120 million per year. His armored cars, sniper teams, surveillance drones, and cutting-edge defense tech all formed part of an intricate web of protection, not just for him, but for his entire family. In contrast, Barack Obama's post-presidency security detail reportedly costs around $16 million annually. Let's rewind to 1998 in Belgium. Microsoft co-founder Bill Gates was unexpectedly hit in the face with a pie. It was a harmless stunt, but it sent shockwaves through his security strategy. Since then, his Seattle mansion has been transformed into a fortress equipped with motion detectors, biometric scanners, and a rapid response team. Across the Atlantic, the Vatican relies on an ancient but formidable force, the Swiss Guard. Don't let their Renaissance-style uniforms fool you. These men are rigorously trained in modern combat, firearms, and close-quarters defense. After the 1981 assassination attempt on Pope John Paul II, the Swiss Guard underwent a major modernization, making them one of the most elite protective units on the planet. Now to China, where President Xi Jinping is shielded by one of the most sophisticated and secretive security networks in existence. With over 5,000 individuals involved in his personal protection, operations begin well in advance of any public appearance. Locations are swept, routes are secured, and multiple decoy vehicles are deployed. Their training is brutal. Weapons range from handguns to automatic rifles, and they're supported by national intelligence services and police, who monitor even the smallest potential threats. It's a complete ecosystem of security. Meanwhile, in Russia, President Vladimir Putin's protection is handled by the Federal Protective Service, a unit of 2,000 to 3,000 operatives armed with state-of-the-art tech. With his KGB background, Putin maintains an extremely high security posture. He even rewards top-performing guards with prestigious government positions, land, and bonuses. But protection isn't just for the powerful. It's also necessary for the dangerous. Joaquin El Chapo Guzman, the infamous drug lord, built a $14 billion empire and escaped from prison twice, using elaborate tunnels and inside help. When the US finally captured him, he was placed in the notorious ADX Florence Supermax prison, the most secure facility in America, with 23-hour lockdowns and total surveillance. Even the slightest breach is virtually impossible. And then there's North Korea's Kim Jong-un. His security details look more like a parade than a protection squad. He often rides in a bulletproof limousine flanked by 12 running bodyguards in perfect synchronization. Sometimes he walks in a V-shaped formation with guards surrounding him, turning every public outing into a display of power. His elite unit, 963, is made up of loyalists, handpicked not just for strength, but for unquestioned allegiance. Not even all of them are allowed to carry weapons. Only the absolute inner circle. Every layer is designed for loyalty and fear. So, what does all this tell us? That for these figures, security isn't just about staying safe. It's about maintaining power, protecting influence, and sometimes survival itself. If you enjoyed this dive into the secretive world of elite protection, don't forget to like, share, and comment below with what topic you'd like us to explore next. And remember, what happens behind the scenes often shapes the future we all live in.